Hey everyone, welcome back to BDG Reviews. I got something a little different this time. What I'm going for, I'm just gonna show off some unique packaging from DVDs and Blu-ray releases. 9 out of 10 Blu-ray or DVDs just come in the standard keep case. Some might be a steelbook or something like that. So I just thought I'd go through some of like my favorite ones that are just like some unique packaging. So yeah, let's get right into this. First up, we got the Blind Dead collection. This one I'm putting like first simply because it is just the keep cases inside. It's in the cool little coffin-shaped box. It's just something a little different. I like stuff like that where they just switch it up just a little bit. So the Blind Dead collection. It's an interesting case, that really. Next, we got Twin Peaks. This was the first like release or whatever, where you got this box that folds like this, and then you have these like slips, cardboard slips, and the discs and all this other stuff. It's just a really unique piece of packaging, and it's something that just sets it apart from like just your standard stuff, right? And it's just something, as a fan, I can appreciate it. That they've gone kind of like the extra mile to give us something sort of different. Next, we got this one is sort of interesting. This one is the Hammer Horror Classics collection. And I'm not usually a big fan of these, but what they are is, pull that out. They're just cardboard sleeves that the discs go in. They're not the safest way to house your discs, but I really like this packaging for this set. I like how it's got the the artwork and the little synopsis and everything. I just think it's a really neat way to go about it. Like I said, it's not the best or safest type of case, but still kind of unique. Next up, this one's always been kind of a favorite of mine. This was the Korean Death Note DVD set. This is the live action movie set from back in like early thousands or whatever. And what's neat about it is it's designed literally like a Death Note book, and you get like your book and everything. But what's neat is when you get to the, let's see how I can do this. When you get to the actual discs, they're in these almost like, I don't know whether you can't really call them a digipack. They're almost like a big CD pack, like a CD case almost. It's very unique. I've never seen many like this, and it's a neat set. Just just for this reason, they're a little odd, to say the least, but they're certainly they certainly protect the discs all right and everything, and some cool artwork on them, and it's just a neat set. And I like also that it's got this like bookmark type thing, just kind of going again with the whole book like aesthetic, and making it just so you can do it. So that's another one. I really like that case. This one, I gotta say, one of my all-time favorite movies, one of my all-time favorite like packaging, a Wicker Man box set. This was from back in 2001, and it's a limited edition. This is 21,834 of 50,000, and so it's an actual wood box. That's what's neat about it, and everything's burned in. Opens with a little clasp, And on the inside, though, there's one thing that sort of lets it down a little bit. I'll get to that. You get, your cards and everything. But this is what the movie comes in. It's just your standard 2-disc CD case. I mean, I get it. I get why you would use it. It's, but I would have preferred something a little bit, a little bit stronger. But I guess, the wood makes up for it. It's a nice set, and really nice box, and it's some neat, it's some neat packaging, definitely, that you just can't go wrong with. Next, we got Batman, the animated series. This is the complete set. Essentially, all it is just, it's like a box within, like a clear, slidey thing. And it opens up. And then, come here. Inside, you got, it's like book. And then you got digipacks. I've got all the discs elsewhere because I don't keep them in here most of the time. But they're just standard digipacks. They're not super. They're not extremely safe, really. They're kind of cheaply made, but the rest of the box set makes up for it and does the protection, because this is some hard, good hard chipboard, really good stuff. And last up, and I have to say, I think this is possibly my favorite bit of packaging. It's kind of funny. This is Romance of Three Kingdoms. It's the Chinese TV series. This is 28 discs, okay? And I mean, you open them up like this, and like every page is like solid, and the discs just fit in, and you get the episode lists and what, like a description, and it's all kind of like gold colored binding and everything. It's just a really neat set. I really dug this, and honestly, this took about 8 months to get here. Though, admitted, I kind of blame the company, since I ordered it, I paid for it, and then they never told me that I hadn't paid enough shipping. So they just kind of left, and I had to contact them, 4 months or 5 months in. I'm like, where the hell's my stuff? But honestly, this is a beautiful edition. It really is, and I just really dig, the whole packaging design and everything, and it's just really cool. There's the back, if you want to see. Yeah, 28 discs. The one problem with things like this is the fact that they don't fit on shelves. So, like, most of this stuff, like my Wicker Man, like Batman, my Blind Dead set, they're all literally just stood up, they're like displayed, because they won't fit on shelves. A bit of a pain, but for some really unique packaging and everything that looks really cool, it's worth it. So yeah. So hope you enjoyed that. If you have any interesting packaging that you like or whatever, leave it on the comments if you want. Yeah, it's just an interesting topic, and I mean, not a lot of people really go into it. I mean, you see a lot of people talk about steel books. You see a lot of people talk about like media books and everything. But it's kind of neat just to see something different. Yeah, so that's it for now. See you next time.